Hey chemists, ever wonder what the world is actually made of? Not just dirt and water, but the tiny invisible building blocks that make up everything you see, touch, and even breathe. It's all written down on this secret map of the universe, the periodic table. Today, we're going on a 5-minute deep dive to unlock its biggest secrets. From the iron in your blood to the silicon in your phone and the hydrogen in the sun, elements are the ingredients for reality. But it wasn't always this organized. Back in the day, scientists knew about elements, but they were just a big, confusing mess of names and numbers. Enter Dmitri Mendeleev. Legend says he was so obsessed with finding a pattern that he actually saw the completed table in a dream in 1869. He started writing elements on cards and playing element solitaire. He realized that when you line them up by weight, their personalities start to repeat. But here's the genius part. Mendeleev left gaps. He knew some elements hadn't been found yet, so he left a seat at the table for them. And he was right! Years later, when elements like gallium were discovered, they fit perfectly into his empty spots. It was like he solved a puzzle before seeing all the pieces. So, how does it work today? It's all about protons. The atomic number, that big number on the tile, tells you exactly how many protons are in one atom. Hydrogen is number 1 because it has 1 proton. Oganesson is 118 because it has 118. It's like a cosmic ID number. Now look at the columns. These are called groups or families. Elements in the same column act like they're related. They have the same chemical personality. Take the first column, the alkali metals. These guys are super reactive and love to explode if they touch water. They're the high-energy drama queens of the table. But on the far right, we have the noble gases. They're the chill squad. They don't react with anyone. They're too cool to join the party. Right next to them are the halogens. They are super hungry for electrons and will react with almost anything to get one. Talk about a big appetite. Most of the table is actually metals, shiny, strong, and great at carrying electricity. The non-metals are the gases and liquids that keep life interesting. In the middle, we have the transition metals. This is where you find the superstars like gold, silver, and copper. Without these, your electronics wouldn't even turn on. Time for a mystery. Did you know there is no element with the letter J? And Q only appears in the placeholder names of man-made elements. It's an alphabet glitch. At room temperature, only 2 elements are liquid. Mercury, the silver metal used in old thermometers, and bromine, a stinky red liquid. But check out gallium. It's solid at room temp, but it melts at just 86 degrees Fahrenheit. That means it can literally melt in the palm of your hand. Science is so cool. And let's talk about carbon. It's the basis for all life on Earth. It's in diamonds, it's in your pencils, and it's even in your DNA. You are literally built from carbon. Oxygen is the element we all know. We're breathing it right now. But did you know it's also the most common element in the Earth's crust? It's everywhere. The number 1 element, hydrogen, is the oldest and most abundant element in the universe. 90% of all atoms in space are hydrogen. It's the OG of the table. Some elements are actually dangerous. Radioactive elements like uranium and plutonium are constantly falling apart and shooting out energy. Be careful with those. Marie Curie was the first person to study these glowing elements. She discovered polonium and radium and won 2 Nobel Prizes. What a legend. But where did all these elements come from? To find out, we have to look up. Everything on that table was cooked inside the bellies of giant stars. Stars are like giant cosmic kitchens. They use intense heat and pressure to smash small atoms together to make bigger ones. This is called nuclear fusion. When the biggest stars explode in a supernova, they create the heaviest elements like gold and lead and blast them across the galaxy. It's a cosmic fireworks show. That means every atom in your body, the calcium in your bones, and the iron in your blood was once inside a dying star. You are literally made of stardust. How epic is that? The table isn't finished yet. Scientists are still making new elements in labs by smashing atoms together at super high speeds. They only last for a split second, but they're still there. In 2016, 4 new elements were officially named: nihonium, moscovium, tennessine, and oganesson. The 7th row of the table is finally complete. But row 8 is waiting. Scientists are already hunting for elements 119 and 120. Maybe one day you'll be the scientist who discovers one and gets to name it. So remember, the periodic table isn't just a boring school chart. It's a story of dreams, explosions, and the very stardust that makes you, you! Thanks for sticking with me for this 5-minute adventure. Follow WowChemKidz for more element secrets that you won't learn in school. See you next time, chemists! Stay curious and keep exploring the amazing world of chemistry. Wow!